All right, this week we've highlighted UT football players getting drafted, and today we introduce you to another incredible Longhorn. Not only competing, but writing and publishing a book, Osawese Agbankankan, a sophomore at UT who competes in the high jump, and he just finished writing and publishing a book. Thanks for joining us here. My first question is, you've got all this stuff going on. How do you manage your time?
Well, thank you for having me, but I mean, the calendar app has become a lifesaver for me. Lots of scheduling, lots of planning in between classes, practice, travel, but I mean, I enjoy my writing, so I find time to do that. I enjoy track and field, find time to do that. My GPA is very important, so I also find time to do that as well.
Got to ask you, how did you get into writing? What inspired you to write and publish a book?
So what inspired me was actually a standardized test, and I know not a lot of students like that, but I remember, I believe it was 5th grade, we had a prompt on a standardized test, and I really liked the prompt. I really felt the writing was flowing. So later that night at home, I kind of took that prompt, continued writing from it, and that's really where it started. I mean, as I grew as a writer, thanks to teachers and librarians pushing me along, it just became, I want to keep writing, and this is the story I created.
All right, that story, you got to tell us, what kind of book did you write, and what did you want to share with people once you published the book?
So the book is called Psychic Suit. It's a YA action adventure book that can slot into urban fantasy, sci-fi. And one of the big things that makes it unique is I wanted to tackle some big themes. Things like the way money buys outsized influence throughout our world, the way legacy is important to people. I wanted to talk about mental health in the book, how people like that are looked at. The characters in my book are public figures, so they have a lot of attention on them. So I kind of wanted to play with this idea of people who have to put on a facade for the public because of who they are, but they're fighting things internally. And I think that's one of the things that makes it so unique.
What advice do you give for, aspiring writers out there, maybe, young or old?
I'd say keep writing. If you truly believe in your story, you'll keep doing it. And it's kind of if you build it, they will come. Just once you put it out there, you just have to trust that your work is good enough. And of course, having a support system is great as well. So family, friends, whether it's alumni, an agent, that support system is paramount.
All right, I look forward to picking up a copy and reading through the book. Thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you for having me.